right. And we're here. And actually, we won't go with this. We'll go with lo-fi for now. Anyway, hi, everyone. It's been approximately... It's only been a few days, technically, since I've been streaming, but whatever. At any rate, hi everyone. I'll give you all some time to get in, and while we're waiting for people to filter in, I guess we can talk in general. So this is going to be like a general, like, just talking session. And for the record, no, I did not smell tangerines then. And no, when I said, do I smell, or nobody farted when I asked if I could smell tangerine, or if they could ask tangerine. Let me try that again. Nobody farted. Trust me. Make sure the music's good. So, other things that happened that I do not have in my very, very detailed notes. Like, we're talking for the summary of all the events. I have... Damn. I got approximately 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Like 5 or 6 pages of notes. And I didn't actually get any like video of Anime Los Angeles in and of itself. But we do have some nice like aquarium footage that I have going in the background. These are of lagoon jellyfish. They're very good. They're very cool. They're very cool. Oh yeah, also, my iPhone died while I was gone, which is no big surprise because I'm not leaving that plugged in. I've already had problems like... Well, I've had problems before in the past with the battery going south on me. So whenever I leave for a trip, I'll go ahead and like leave it unplugged and like sitting on my desk and stuff like that. But yeah, why did I not bring it with me, you might ask? Do you know how much stuff I actually forgot? So I forgot to bring my microphone. Well, I think it was less of me forgetting to bring my microphone rather than me just like not wanting to have a lot more stuff to carry on and have stuff potentially break. Oh yeah. And I guess I can talk about, well, airports for a bit, even though I have an entire section dedicated to airport speak. And that's going to take a while. Oh, yeah, right. I finally picked up new shoes while I was down in Long Beach, so there's that. And just for the record, once the stream is done, I probably will post this video that's going on in the background as a short, just because I like how it turned out. Like, I'm usually not like the best at taking pictures or videos or stuff like that, but I can surprise myself sometimes. Have I killed enough time yet? I don't feel like I've killed enough time yet. Oh yeah, in terms of actually, like, getting there, I actually didn't have much issue, like, getting to my plane and stuff like that. I did have an issue with, like, some of the food at the airports being, like, subpar at best. Like, I even went to, like, a Jimmy John's there, which is usually pretty good, but also the bread was stale. Not like stale, but it was dry, really dry. Actually, the food and, like, drink in general is a completely separate, how do we put this? It's a completely separate, sort of section that I have in my notes that I took. And in general, I guess I can say this now. I did not go to all of the panels physically there at Anime Los Angeles, just because, one, I couldn't, and two, I get really tired. Well, I'm easily distracted. And in this case in time, there was so much other stuff that I actually wanted to do that I kind of had problems actually finding things that I wanted to do. I should have took, like, notes or something like that before I actually left of things that I actually wanted to do. But, you know, winging it is kind of my thing. At any rate, I've been talking for like 7 minutes now, and I have yet to actually get into my story, so I do have a few more photos of Aquarium, stuff like that too, so we'll get to that. Okay, so we'll start with Wednesday probably. Just gonna throw this out in general. Super 8 sucks. And it would have appeared as though there was some sort of, like someone was like rollerblading on the walls and there was like scuffs all over the place, and it was just like a really bad hotel. Well, the first hotel I stayed in was like completely awful, so leave it at that. But I did leave around 2 a.m. to get to the plane that I was taking on time. I wanted to save some extra time. Basically, the flight took off around like 6 or 7. I forget what time exactly. But I wanted to save time just in case like some things happened at the TSA, which they didn't. I actually packed accurately and didn't have any issues going through any of the checkpoints at all, which I was very glad about. And yeah, there wasn't really much to say about the Wednesday. Also, I swapped, someone wanted to swap seats with me because they wanted to sit right next to their partner and stuff like that, which, you know, I'm cool with. I did kind of want a window seat for, like, going there, but it's all good. As long as I got a seat. But, once I got there, the fact that I had been up since 2 a.m. after getting very little sleep the night before had set in. Well, once I went from, like, LAX to, like, Long Beach, yeah, it was fun. I did not take public transport. I just got like one of those rideshare apps. It was pretty fun though. And what else? Then I think I actually waited for my hotel room to actually be ready so I could put all my crap in there. Which, you know, I got in around like noon and it was going to be ready around 4. So I was rolling my luggage around like an idiot for about 4 hours straight. Which is fine, you know. But after that, I was like completely wiped. So I got my badge for Anime Los Angeles. And then I proceeded to pass out. And after I woke up, it was around like 8 or 9, and I didn't feel like going to any of the panels at that point in time. So I just kind of explored the city. The only thing like of note that happened while I was there is some guy got taken out by his own luggage. And then when I asked if he was okay, he just looked at me like I was the one that did it. And I'm just like, dude, I'm just asking you're okay. I'm trying to be like a decent person here. You don't need to be an asshole. And also, there was another person doing some really good karaoke. I didn't manage to catch a whole bunch of it, though. And I was also a little too tired to check it out. Also, this is just in general with me exploring, though. I was a dum-dum and had... Well, I drank on an empty stomach, so I ended up a little bit buzzed while I was waiting for the whole thing, so that's also another reason why I passed out. And there was also some pretty decent dive bars around there. Some less than savory ones, but yeah. I did try to go to Yard House on Thursday, but oh god, it was packed, like completely packed. And so let's move on to, I don't have pictures, by the way. I completely spaced on actually picking those up. Friday, personally I thought that it was going to be like a smaller convention and stuff like that, and there wasn't going to be an upstairs and a downstairs too, and stuff in the upstairs and downstairs. As it turns out, it wasn't. There was booths, there was everything pretty much. It was like a smaller version of Anime Expo. And there was also a massive party or concert that went on Friday, but I didn't actually feel like going to that, so I didn't. But I did actually manage to attend a panel on Friday, and that was on VTubing 101, and there was some good information, and there was some really bad information. Well, bad. Well, I won't say really bad. One of the pieces of, well, inaccurate info, I'll say, you don't need a microphone to stream. You could just do like a text-to-speech thing as long as you get a good model or good, well, decent tracking. And, I mean, just look at Neurosama. Well, Neurosama uses like the default model for Live 2D. But if you notice, no microphone there. Incredibly popular. Probably uses ChatGPT or something like that to respond to questions and stuff like that. And yes, I do get it. You know, it was an AI specifically designed to play Osu and stuff like that. And it took about 3 years of development and stuff like that. But there's still no microphone and also no face tracking either. So are you trying to tell me that Vtuber couldn't be like popular or Neurosama isn't popular? Because they are. Also, 2, always be talking. Not necessarily, again. They say that the average attention span for people is approximately 2 seconds, but a lot of people do understand that there's going to be natural pauses in people's speech and everything like that. And I can purely anecdotal, mind you. But I know personally, if there's a 2 or 3 second pause between me talking or something like that, or maybe even more, I'm still not gonna stop watching things. Well, that's a lot of error messages. Oh, I unplugged my phone. But what I'm trying to say is, I kind of feel like the whole, you always got to be talking or people aren't going to watch it, yada, yada, yada. It's kind of a newbie trap, to be honest. If people are not talking for a minute straight, then I can totally understand that, but I'm gonna be honest here. If someone's just rambling on about something completely inane or not related to the stream or just talking just to talk, I can tell, and I'm gonna be less likely to watch that person in the future. To me, personally, it's about keeping audience engaged if you got them, rather than just inanely rambling about whatever. Actually, wait, I can add another image here. Oh, that is a bunch of errors again. Oh well. I think I have the images that I need copied over, though. Where did I save it, though? Let me see here. Here it is. And I'm just going to go ahead and add this here. I like this picture of the fish I took. Put that right there. Yeah. Also, another thing. Saying that a monotonous delivery is necessarily a bad thing or a good thing, it's not. A delivery is a delivery, and some people like a more laid-back, easygoing delivery rather than one that's filled with explosions and just fine booms every 15 seconds, because why not? Quite personally, I'm a fan of kuderis myself, and also as a kuderi myself. I'm fine with that kind of thing. And also, having a monotonous delivery to anything isn't necessarily a bad thing per se. I mean, just look at Charlie. He basically doesn't vary from this speech pattern altogether, but he's got a massive cock, so people usually, are cool with it. And he talks with one of the most monotonous deliveries that I had ever seen. Not ever seen, mind you. I mean, there was me when I started streaming, but we don't talk about that. And again, and this one is just going to be a point of me whining. And that's it. I got snubbed on a ribbon. Everyone got a ribbon there that went to that VTubing 101 thing, aside from me. It's like the person was handing out, like, literally looked the other way while he was handing out ribbons. Oh, nope, you don't get one. And I don't know if it was me just, like, actually getting snubbed or just him, like, forgetting about things or forgetting about me, like. But in all seriousness, it's annoying. Well, don't harass anyone, obviously, but if he was snubbing me, that's not how you treat people. That's all I gotta say. Just because I look a little bit different from most people, or might seem a little different from other people, or a little off, doesn't mean that you get to treat me any differently from anyone else. And if you are, then you're a dick. That's all. Anyways, rant over. In terms of miscellaneous stuff, I went to an Outback Steakhouse, and let me see if I can pull up an image of the food that I got there. By the way, it was super expensive too. Everything in Long Beach in general was like a bit more expensive than I would have expected. Not that I'm complaining, though. I mean, it's a large city, so you gotta expect everything to be a bit expensive. Did it not save to my... I wonder if I can pull it off of my Google Drive. Okay, is it actually on my drive, though? I'm searching for a picture because I don't want to, like, copy it from my phone. Did I not save that anywhere? Really? I don't actually have that saved. I guess I do have to copy it from my phone. Alright. So we can probably back all these up. Probably back all these up as well. I'm just doing this because it's easier to pull them off of like Google Photos or Drive or something like that, rather than me try to find them elsewhere. All right. Okay, we can wait for that. But anyways, Outback Steakhouse is not really worth it. I can say that much confidently. Oh yeah, also, well, getting a bit ahead of myself. Also, the steak was a bit gristly too, which wasn't all that great. Okay. And now we can move on to Saturday. Excuse me. Why are you doing this? I think my tech issues, you can never escape them. Okay, we're back now. We're back, question mark? We're back, exclamation point. Yep, no matter how hard you try, no matter how far you get, you're always going to be dealing with tech issues. Which is something that the one person said at like the VTubing 101 thing, which is something that I agree with. All right, we're back. We're back. All right. So, if people are missing this, by the way, I will probably be making a video out of it because I want to. Are you kidding me? All right. It should be ready. Well, hopefully it's ready now. This one, and this one. Excuse me. Yeah, so is it Spotify doing that? Okay, so we're gonna do this completely a cappella, and I can probably just add in music whenever I feel like it. Okay, that is a major sore spot for me though, because I pay for basically the highest tier of internet, and so far, I'm not getting the highest tier of internet. And my upload speeds are continually throttled despite my best efforts. But at any rate, we should be back now. And if Comcast continues doing this, then I will have to talk to them. Okay, looks like everything's stabilized. And we're back. And we were going to pull up some photos. At any rate, we're back. And I should have a few more photos that I missed, which will be up. Here's the photo of the steak I was looking for. Download. Pop that in my images. And can I also say that I really like harbors at night? Okay, I'm going to try to get some music up, too. And I do thank everyone for their patience. All right. Okay.